Hello there people, this is Brucey or Nintendo's here, and we are back on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels for the Xbox 360 with my fine voices commentary. Now we are up against Mr. Marcello Santos in a random ranked match, and unfortunately, as the title does imply, this is a Rage Quitter match. But I do love, naming and shaming these guys. So if you guys want to see more Rage Quitters, I'll see what I can find and post them up. I do love catching them in the act. It's brilliant. So yeah, I'm trying out this new fairy deck which I've made, and it's almost complete. So I just thought I'd check out the weaknesses and whatnot, and yeah, see what happens. So I'm digressing slightly from the subject here, but yeah, he summons a Goblin Elite Attack Force, one face down. Instantly looking at my hand, even with my Zero Dice, I don't have amazing attack power compared to him. So I figure, I'll set this, I'll get my Solemn Judgments down, and as soon as he attacks, I'll just, whip him with my Zero Dice. So yeah, sounds like a plan, I thought. And he chains with Solemn Wishes. So I'm thinking, okay, next to no one plays Goblin Elite Attack Force or Solemn Wishes, so what's the deal here? What's the deal? So I let it go. Obviously it's his turn now, and he just ends it. I'm thinking, really? Is he really doing this? So I draw another Zero Dice. Not much I can do again until he attacks, so I just end the phase. And I'm just trying to figure out the deck style he's got here. And he sets another card and then summons out a Sasuke Samurai number 4. I'm thinking, oh jeez, okay, he's going to want to attack my monster. And no, he doesn't. He still doesn't. Now it's at this point I'm thinking, okay, he's not attacking, he's gaining life points. Could it be an Exodia deck he's got? He's got all these weird effect monsters and high attack monsters which he's not attacking with, plus gaining life points. It could be Exodia, but I couldn't tell that for certain. It was either Exodia or a mishmash deck. I mean, why else would people be like this? So I figured, okay, at least Sasuke Samurai's got less attack. I'll try my luck and try and do as much damage as possible, really. And then he responds with Ordeal of a Traveller, which, by the way, if you're up against, always choose monsters. Unless you know the opponent's hand otherwise, always choose monsters. Most decks are made of 50% monsters, 25% spells and 25% traps, so more often than not, you're going to hit monsters. And did I pick right? Of course I did. But it is another Goblin Elite Attack Force, which is a nuisance to say the least. So the plan was, get rid of this, which luckily I did, and then fissure the Goblin Elite Attack Force he's got on the field, and hopefully it was going to be a smooth ride. But that's obviously not going to be the case. So I'm thinking to myself, I need some more destruction. Give me some destruction. I don't want to have to use my Solemn Judgments just on, him summoning a monster. So, I'm thinking he's going to get his Goblin Elite Attack Force out. He's gaining his life points again. And what does he decide to play? A Goblin Attack Force. I'm like, Jesus, all these attack monsters, and he's not attacking. Give me some destruction, please. Oh, hello, Smashing Ground. So here, this is where the major offensive now happens. I figure I've got to get his life points down as much as possible now, and as long as he doesn't draw any more spells or traps, I'm pretty much good because I can negate his next summon. So yeah, I'm thinking this game here is pretty much mine now, as long as I get these attacks through. And obviously I know he's got a Goblin Elite Attack Force in his hand. I'm going to go for monsters regardless. And what do we get? Great Module Gazette. Beautiful. So I know half his hand is monsters. So he takes 1500. Let's see if we can sneak in another 2100. Again with this long ass process of Ordeal of a Traveller. Monster cards, obviously. And it's either the same card or another Great Marju Gazette. Yeah, go figure, really. So, am I going to let up the attacks? Of course I'm not. Let's try and just whack him down as much as possible. So again, Ordeal of a Traveller. Let's go for monsters. Come on, I know I've got at least a 50% chance. Sasuke Samurai number 4. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if he's got no other options, he's going to summon that and face up attack and wait for me to attack basically and see if he can just ruin me. So I've got my finger, my trigger finger ready on the Solemn Judgments here. He plays second coin toss, not so fussed about that. Not so fussed about that at all. And then Sasuke Samurai number 4. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, 2 of his cards are monsters, even if his other one is a trap which is nasty, then I've got the other Solemn Judgment to negate that. So yeah, this game is definitely mine. It's worth noting at this point he decides to start playing music. I'm not sure if that was a way to, you know, get me off the game or whatever like that, but you know, I digress. It's well, in fact, I might not. You know, that could be part of the ploy. You know, starting to lose, play music, annoy the other person. My TV was practically on mute anyway, so it didn't affect me that much. Decided to attack with Air Knight Parshath first anyway. He doesn't even bother using the effect, so I'm assuming his entire hand is monsters. And yeah, that's 4,000 life points gone instantly, just with those 2 monsters. Which, by the way, I do love Air Knight Parshath. You know, I might post this deck up. I'll see what responses I get from this video, and yeah, if you guys fancy a new spin on the fairy deck, then yeah, I'll post it up as soon as I can. You know, my next Yu-Gi-Oh video. So yeah, now that is digressing slightly from the subject. So I decide not to do a side deck. You know, I figure I might run into trouble if he's attacking me, but you know, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So his turn, almost the exact same play, Goblin Elite Attack Force, and he actually sets 2 cards here. So yeah, not quite the same, but you know, I doubt he's going to be on the attack. Now, plus side here is I do have my Nova Summoner, which if I use Zerodias' effect to get Sanctuary in the Sky and he does attack, then I can get my Air Knight Parshath out really easily. So that's for those of you that didn't know. So yep, going to set that, play the Sanctuary in the Sky, and then set my Mirror Force and Solemn Judgment. I think that's a fairly solid play personally. And yeah, unfortunately the next turn he does go to Rage Quit. You know, the music is getting higher and higher at this point. It again doesn't affect me that much. You know, it's just him showing he's, well, a bit of a child. So yeah, again, if you guys did want to see more of this sort of stuff, you know, do leave us comments and descriptions. Comments in the comments box. Why do I keep saying description? And if you do like the video, give us a good old thumbs up and let us know what you think. And yeah, I'll try and catch some more Rage Quitters in the act. So, for now, you guys take care, and I will see you again soon.